Fucking hell, what the shit? We just replaced his audio cable.
No. It's on your end.
Are you kidding me? This shit again?
Yeah, we're doing this shit again.
Oh, fucking hell. Hold on a minute.
You're also loud, like you're louder than the music, and you're
Yeah, can you hear us?
There
now?
we go. Now.
Okay. Well, I got the intro through, so
Yep.
they can hear me. If it came out muted because of that, at least people heard me.
I don't know when the hell they changed the audio bot for the settings for it, but it's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Better to be pissed off than never mind.
We know where you're going with that. Moving on.
Anyway, you know who I am. You know who's here. Coops and Theo are missing at the moment.
Coops isn't
Theo
going to
was
be
here.
Coops isn't going to be here today, period.
Uh,
That's why I haven't bullied him.
I can't keep track of anything anymore.
Welcome to fatherhood.
What do you mean welcome? He's been there for a while.
He's been there since I've known about him.
I'm just reiterating it.
Why do you keep bullying me, man?
It's my job.
John,
We hold
that's
this
comedy.
truth to be self-evident that all people are cremated equal.
Honey, I will remember this for later.
John will remember that. Doo-doo-doo.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Anyways, back on the rails. So
The demon rails?
I'm gonna meet you at MetroCon one of these days, Rick. I hope you know that.
You already did.
Yes.
Moving on!
Last time you guys ventured into the regions of Northwest Corgana. You had gone through the mountains and dealt with the particular threats in that area. Had stopped by Turkadar and opted to use the ropeway passage across the volcano to head into El Yabibi.
Where the mail lady did her duty and delivered a letter.
El Yabibi is of course at the foot of the volcano, and in the Magic Civilization period was something of a tourist attraction because, well, being near a volcano means you can be nearby hot springs. Unfortunately, it's not a large town anymore thanks to the Diabolic Triumph, and it's back to being a small town again. So one could chalk it up to local barbarous ruin everything.
Must be a day that ends in Y.
But even though it's back to a small town, it's not like it's some outpost village. Because there is still the tavern, there is still the Adventurers Guild, and the usual kind of places to visit for adventurers. And I can already sense that Arya is making a beeline for the Adventurers Guild.
Yes. I already technically made the beeline, and I turned in the letter to El Yabibi.
Mm-hmm. Which we already took care of the reward for that last time.
Yep. But what we didn't do was turn in Abyss and Sword Shards.
Mm-hmm.
I checked. There's no roll of 17d6 up there.
Yep, so let me roll that.
I don't think we did. We might have. Who knows?
Well, I just did.
59. I can count all the way to 55. 59 plus 26. Well, 626, but 85. 685, everybody. And hey, if we messed up and we're rolling it twice, oh well.
Wait, let me.
Pretty sure that just leaves us in Sentinel still.
Yeah. I mean, so everybody should have 685 reputation.
What are my side quests now that we're in the Adventurers Guild?
All right. There are there's three that are present. One of them is deliver a letter to Oxilda.
Male lady? Male lady.
Another is deliver a letter to Kurtzholm.
Okay.
And the third is that the Magitech that powers the hot spring facility in Elyabibi, it requires help from an artificer. They specifically need a certain artificer's toolbox, which fortunately you guys nabbed an artificer's toolbox when you were in the fjord.
Hey, that's mine now.
Well, you can handing it over to them will get you 2 stars and 15,000 gamels.
All right, I'm willing to part with it.
All right. Well then, let's turn in that one since we already have it.
So that means you guys have 6 stars right now.
Zex. Yes. And of course, the male lady now has the letters for Kurtzholm and Oxilda.
You know, next thing we need to do is expand this mail lady business so that you start delivering food to people.
No.
No, she delivers enough. Letters and death. Death to all the monsters and demons.
I already did food delivery once. That elf scholar was not very thankful about it.
So that's 15,000 added to the pile.
While this is going on, Garu's just eyeing the hot springs, thinking, okay, when are we done? Can we go to the spring now?
No, wet rabbit smells terrible.
I wasn't gonna go in.
Wet rabbit smells terrible, as she'll remind you at every opportunity.
Yep.
But
Garu knows. He's also knows hot springs good for the muscles.
Wet fur, bad for the nose.
Garu wasn't going to bring you in.
But there is still the tavern.
Yep. I want to go get information on the tundra, since that's the next place nearest to us that has a shallow abyss. Oh boy.
By the way, are we
Well, let's
getting paid for this?
For what?
Going to the tavern? No.
Then I'm getting drunk.
Okay, so
All right.
let's roll 2d6 for info.
Mm-hmm.
8. I believe 8 was D1 times 100, or was it D1 times 50? Let me check.
50.
Yeah,
1D
D1 times 1D times 50. For Brain, what are you doing? What is this
What?
doing?
Why?
My roll 20. Hold on, let me refresh. Gotta refresh. Roll 20 is being dumb. Roll 20, everybody! Hooray! Remember, always refresh before bitching. Now roll 1d6. Okay, I have to pay 250 gamels for information. Yeah.
Yep, and that info is going to be on the tundra.
Yes. Leaves me at 54,010 gamble. Hooray. Tundra info, please.
All right. The Lord of the Tundra is a pawn type colossus. There is also a watchtower within the tundra that is continuing to fight against demons, and a frozen fortress up there that is rumored to have been constructed by a wizard king who could control nature at will during the Magic Civilization period.
Studley looks over to the drinking tablet. Control nature at will, eh?
So we see the tablet's head pops up cutely over the giant thing of beer she's drinking.
There is a shallow abyss there,
Of course.
and it's level 11.
Ooh.
At least according to that info.
Could be different depending on how long it's been. Yeah, got it. Like usual. I have a blood plate for that reason.
All right. So, really quick before we leave town, the Tablet is going to grab a crap ton of warm materials to make new clothes with. Because we're going into frigid temperatures.
Once again, thermal mantle. I don't have to care.
You're fine. The rest of us ain't. Granted, I'm
Yep.
fluffy, but that fluffiness only extends to certain temps.
Yep. No, I'm just... Arya is just looking at everybody while kind of petting the lining on her sweet, sweet mantle. It's like, I don't gotta spend more money on clothes. Just on cleaning. And that's a lot cheaper.
But with that in mind, let me guys over the map. So it sounds like you guys are going to be heading straight north to the tundra.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Yes.
But remember, one of the letters that you guys had was to Kurtzholm, which is way back southward.
Yep.
We can get there eventually.
Let's go through the tundra first.
All right. So with that said,
It's not like there's a train anywhere from Elia Bibi. We'd have to take the ropeway back to Turkadar if we wanted to take a train.
Yep.
you'd have to take it to Turkadar, then the train to Reynes, then to
Samier, and then
Samier.
finally to Kurtzholm.
Mhm.
Let's just go through the tundra. We've already, correct me if I'm wrong, we've already been through the snow forest, correct?
No, the Tundra and the Snow Forest are the two last places we have yet to explore.
Okay, so let's just go through both of those. We'll hit Rains, and then we'll take the train down to Kurtzholm.
Mhm.
I mean, we can do that. And then finally take the train all the way back up to Oxilda, deliver my last letter, and fight the good battle on the wall itself. Yes!
Mhm.
Okay, Jon Snow.
Calm thyself.
That was out of character, bruh.
So
Out of character, I'm just out of character. This isn't the Alamo.
first, let me put the
Might as well be.
I know, right?
so. Tundra.
Sandra and Coops are both, well, Sandra and Daxter are both technically either fellows or absent.
Oh.
Well, Sandra's is probably just going to be too drunk to actually do anything. Got too wasted at the tavern. So we tied her up to a sled, and we're just dragging her along.
So first, let me show you this. The snow-covered earth lays barren and desolate, as if frozen in time. The ground stretched out in a vast, flat expanse, as though someone had pressed down hard upon it, leaving barely a ripple on its surface. The few trees that dared to grow in this frozen wasteland were coated in thick ice like glittering jewels, adorning a harsh and unforgiving crown.
Can I just say that Magitech thing on the ground reminds me of the Maelstrom cannon from Dawn of War?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was thinking that.
Let me see that.
No.
The arm of a Titan turned into a giant cannon weapon that the Imperial Guard uses to protect themselves. For those of you who haven't played that RTS, well, good for you.
Oh, right, Winter Assault. So... So since you guys have arrived here first, I need one of you to roll 2d6 for event.
2d6 plus 3.
Yep.
I got
it, says the Tablet with her mouth full.
I'm nomming on popcorn, so sue me.
You're not Garu.
You typed it wrong there.
You accidentally put the slash after the R.
There.
12.
You do hear what sounds like a machine moving in the distance. Or rather a Magitech moving in the distance, and you do hear some large steps.
I'm not
Arya
sure I
looks
like
up and
the feel of that.
Arya looks up and just listens for a while, and it's like, that sounds like some rather large prey.
And as far
Oh, go ahead, Monk. Sorry.
In this part of the tundra, you see a lot of dead trees, in a plain that stretches out in all directions.
Okay. Well, nothing else. It's just kind of empty and open.
Yep. So you guys gonna be heading north?
Only way we can go.
Right. In that case, roll 2d6 again.
9.
Oh, what fun! You guys ended up encountering a swarm of demons.
Well, I made Arya's day.
I will kill all of the demons. Demon!
Guard takes a comedically large step to the side, away from Arya.
So, I am still going to have you guys roll initiative, but one of the major changes that we're doing is we're going on a bit of a popcorn model.
$20.
16.
23. Also, because the turn order is not showing up on the thing, it's giving us that warning again.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because technically we're not on the combat screen and our tokens aren't out.
14.
Yep. So all but 2 of you ended up beating its initiative.
which is more than enough. So who wants to go first since we're playing a popcorn model?
I'll do it. Gar is going to go for a kick. He's just going to do a flying kick. For bowling!
And that hits. All right, 28 damage. It's... All right, that's the first half of chain attack.
And we're doing it again.
So
Actually, no,
nice, he did it twice.
Actually, yep, he does that, and then while up in the air, he decides to go Mario on some of them and just starts stomping.
All right, that hits.
Stompy.
All right. Oh, that's one. That's one. Who's next?
I'll go.
I'll take it.
Roll for it, you two. Roll for it.
All right, D20. Oh, hold on, reroll that. I got the same result.
Fuck you.
And again.
Yeah, try it with 3d20 this time and see if you can get the same result.
That would be funny if I did.
Just do it, just for curiosity's sakes, in the bit.
All right, 3d20. Nope.
Close though.
Very close.
I got blackjack at least. Anyway, I don't want to put up with this. Tosses a cursed doll right at him.
It explodes, and Garu happens to be on the other side of a poor Mook who he uses as a human shield.
24.
That hits.
That's 30 on the power table. 15. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
So that is 33 damage.
All right. And so who's next on the list?
Me.
All right.
And for that, I'm gonna use Chilling Breath. So let me roll magic power. $26.
That hits.
Alrighty, this it's gonna hit all these fuckers, by the by, because it's
a swarm. It doesn't matter.
So that's gonna be on 20. $27.
All right. That hits.
I apologize now, but ice bunny.
I'll go next.
You have nothing to apologize for, sir. That was good.
No, he has everything to apologize for because under pressure is better.
Well, there's no doubting that. I'm not going to dispute that. This is more appropriate for the situation.
Okay. Well, but I will go next if there's anything to go next for.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so first of all, I'm in alternate form because of course I am. Just wanted to note that. Second of all, Arya has gotten some new toys that she wants to try out. So, with that being said, let me make sure I have everything noted correctly here. I am going to hit them as hard as I can with the new Agahast. And with that in mind, I'm also going to declare multi-action.
All right.
Just because I think a 22 hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay. This is going to hurt. So that's 36 damage, plus 2 damage from alternate form for 38, plus 3 damage versus demons from Curse Rebellion for 41 damage.
All right.
Beyond that, we have the spell I want to perform, and that is going to be fairly fun, considering how many spells I have at this point. I'm going to cast Thunderbolt. And I get +2 to casting because of my declaration.
Mm-hmm.
I think a 26 hits with no
Yes,
resistance. Okay. So that's a Power of Table 50 spell. And that's 27 damage because of the additional damage versus demons.
All right.
Desu.
I believe the only one who hasn't gone is
Neff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And they're still alive?
Yep.
All right, we're going to do it. Cannon bullet.
Cannonball.
Why am I imagining some noisy cricket shit?
That's pretty accurate considering it's a power 40.
Considering the size of the magic repeater you're using,
So does the 23 hit?
Yes.
For the record, that's a damn good margarita.
Wow, that low roll and I still got a 23.
All right. So you definitely hit, but you're still getting used to recoil. So is it noisy cricket level of recoil bad? No, but it is enough to make you stumble after shooting.
Borbor.
No, it seems that thing packs quite the punch.
Look, I feel sorry. I will always feel sorry every time Scott fires anything large caliber. His poor shoulder.
Recently, he's been doing 950 JDJ stuff.
I saw. Recoil is nothing to scoff at. But with that said, it is now their turn. So, all of you roll evasion, and I will tell you which one of you gets hit or not.
Here we go. Spike. total evasion really that low? Shit.
That's on the first page,
That
right?
moment when your evasion is almost equal to your defensive soak.
11.
Okay, I need to double check on mine because it says total evasion is 1, but I've got
Same.
something that my total evasion is actually marksman plus agility bonus.
That
Well, that's a feat. You'll just have to tell them what the result is.
10.
So do I just roll a 2d6 for that one?
yeah.
Well, I
That's
think
a-
I failed anyway.
That's a crit fail, yeah.
So let's see.
So there's an extra 50 XP.
So Azrael and Alicia, you both get hit.
And so does Isabeau, because Isabeau
Yep.
crit failed.
Yep, and Isabeau. So let's see.
Alright,
What
what's
is
the
it that
damage?
hit them?
And keep in mind, this is going up against your soak.
Your total defense will reduce the amount of damage you take.
Alright, I take 6.
11. What?
Considering these are all our backline fighters, this isn't surprising.
So it is top of the round again. So who's going?
I'll go ahead and go first because I've got something to deal with this. I don't like us being hurt right now, and I just got a new spell that's gonna help with that. All right, what's everyone's HP at?
I'm only down like 6
90.
points.
I went down
What was
11.
Alright. We're actually not doing too bad then. I might have to hold on this because I got Earth Heal 2, so I can actually heal us up pretty good.
How do I have more HP than Gar? What the fuck is that?
What's your HP?
90.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh, I know why it is. Never mind. It's because I'm wearing the small tier accessories, and when you wear three or more small tier accessories, you get an additional vitality for every point above 2 you're at. So by wearing 5 small tier accessories, I have 3 additional vitality. I spent my gamels wisely.
Alright, well, since
So I can't
healing them
buy
doesn't
any
seem
of
to be a
those.
necessity at this point, let me go ahead and let's just go ahead and take these guys out. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray a little acid cloud in the area. Let's melt these motherfuckers.
All right,
22.
that hits.
You could buy the small tiers accessories, Rick.
19 damage.
We'll discuss this after the session today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19.
I'll go next. If there's any left.
Oh, there's some left.
Awesome!
He didn't
Garza-
say this was like a small pack. He said this was like a full-on swarm of demons.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Hey, I asked for a tiny bit more challenge. This is what we're getting.
Monkey's
Garth-
paw closes a finger.
No, this is exactly what I wanted so far. Let's keep it like this.
Gar is in beast form, and he's going to use fire breath.
Right, that hits. $17 damage.
Like, I doubt it's going to do anything, but if there's any more of the acid cloud there and Gar breathes fire into it, does anything Does that by chance make that combustible, or am I just thinking something else?
No.
Okay.
That'd be cool as hell, though.
Combustible lemons.
But so that's it for your round. So who's going next?
I am. Sorry?
All right. What do you got?
Okie dokie.
So we're gonna use Boar Rush. So
Seems kind of boring.
Yeah, but it'll bore right through the enemies.
exactly.
Would you guys stop being so
7.
pig-headed about this?
All right, 7.
Sharp fangs gouge out deep wounds. This attack deals 16 plus magic power points of physical damage. My magic power is currently at 21, so plus 16 is 37.
In a row?
God damn it.
Beautiful.
It's a thing of beauty.
Never ever gets old.
No, it does not. When you use
Uh,
really, that joke will never die.
Mhm.
It was even worse. I should have been expecting it.
Yes, you should have.
Yeah, but nobody expects the monkish inquisition.
Hey, at the very least, I was able to tell the joke without using fake tears.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, fuck.
Something
headphones-
spill? Ah,
No, it's
My headphones.
hair
Ah,
problem.
fuck.
is this a blonde moment?
Have it
No.
overboard.
No, I won't throw that far. Her hair is just being a pain in the ass.
I'm trying to put my hair back up because it's a little warm back here, and my headphones are kind of falling off.
Tap it overboard.
Warm
All
here
I hear is wah
in
wah wah
Florida.
wah wah wah.
But continuing onward,
There.
Yug. So after Alicia decides to do a boar rush, who's got next on the initiative?
I'll go next, I guess. So let's pull an old meme again. I am once again here asking for you to die. I'm going to once again declare multi-action ahead of time because I can, and I'm going to smackety smack smack. 24 hits, I know that.
Yep.
Let's do that. Critical!
Nice.
Roll again! 17 plus 34 plus another 5. So, hold on, let me do... That's going to be 51 plus 5, 56 damage, Monk. Do I need to cast or no?
No.
Okay.
You just spun to win.
Spin, spin, spin! No one gets that joke unless they've played Evil Zone. For those of you who out there who have played Evil Zone, you know which character I'm referring to. She's the blondest blonde in the whole game.
But you are standing there in that tundra, surrounded by dead demons. Jesus, that's a lot of dead demons. Oh.
God damn it.
But you do manage to find you do manage to find a good amount of crystallized demon blood, which is going to grant a red A to Dak.
You want me to throw that on a sheet?
Already done.
Okay.
And in addition to that, you guys find an abyss shard.
Hooray! I will put that in the inventory. We have one abyss shard.
But the reason why you end up dealing with a swarm is because you guys walked into what is essentially a demon's den.
Arya looks around, having been the one to ask for the information in the first place. You know, they didn't tell me this was a demon's den. They shouldn't have. It was such a good surprise.
So
it's like it's my birthday.
Could one
you are an interesting one, that is for sure.
Guards
one
just
of
off
you
the side,
kindly
Guards on the
roll a
side.
d6 for me?
Got it.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
Guards just off the side, deadpan look, blank stare, and like, okay, I've seen everything. Watching Arya react the way she does.
I do need to remind you that since the last hit was Arya, she was kind of in the middle of the swarm. Not only is she standing there, but she's standing there covered in demon blood and entrails.
Okay, Pelinal.
Pelinal Lightstreak, is it you? She's just standing there. There's a warmth to demon slaying that
Why does that
nothing
sound
else
familiar?
brings. Wukong's becoming self-aware, monk.
But I will have to give you the skinny about the Star Maiden Knight one of these days. Okay.
What game was that?
Elder Scrolls.
Uh-oh.
But aside from the den of demons, which you guys ended up
Traipsing into.
clearing out, you can investigate the den. That is going to be an observation roll.
Is that a wild
Will do.
observation roll? Or
Either.
wilderness?
18.
Alright. 22.
All right. The TN was 20. So
That's a pretty high target number.
roll what? So Alicia, roll 1d6.
4. My lucky number.
Your lucky number is death?
Yes.
It's the favorite number of golf. It's the favorite number of golfers everywhere. You know this. And you guys ended up finding somebody who brings up the question of how the hell did he get all the way over here?
No!
Certain
No.
leprechaun. Yeah,
Oh God!
it's Mad Money.
Mad Monet.
So is leaving them an option?
No matter what, he's gonna follow you.
Guard is there, deadpan stares, and then pulls it because he always had some from his time with working on his bike. Pulls out a thing of duct tape, and you just hear him pulls him out while looking at Mad Monet and then a tree that's in the distance.
He's a leprechaun, he'll get out.
They'll give us time.
God, as much as I appreciate the sentiment and I agree with you completely, I get the feeling it wouldn't do jack. Knowing our luck, this thing can teleport and just poof right away.
Almost immediately, you hear a poof sound, and he's standing right behind Azrael. Azrael. To which Gario looks at him and says, "You just had to say it."
This isn't me jinxing it, my friend. This is me knowing how this shit works with these kind of creatures. I've done enough study on things like this to know to expect it.
But so you guys have 3 options ahead of you as far as where to move next. You can head eastward, or you can head to one of the 2 regions northward.
I say we go to 6.
All right, that's 1 vote for 6.
I have no objection.
No objection.
Don't bother me none. 6 it is, I guess.
Onward!
So, first off, roll for event.
Yep. Slash 2d6 plus 3. 10.
All right. Hang on. You happen to come across an adventurer who seems to be wearing the uniform of the Wall Guardian.
Another demon slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Hail! I mean, if I want to be more memey about it, open hailing frequencies.
But he's opted to follow you, and fortunately, Mad Money has gone off somewhere else.
Maybe he doesn't like the Wall Guardians. Who knows?
But roll d6.
Two.
Okay. On that front. But you find... At the end of the plains that you guys have been going through, you do find a icy fortress. One that looks like it's been around for quite a while. If you want to investigate the fortress, that is going to be a observation roll using Scout.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Scout observers, let's go.
23.
18. Another auto fail for Neff.
Hey, that's
Hey, I'm
100
racking up the XPs.
I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a combat fail, so I'm even happier with that.
Why did he say that, everybody?
Now that is a jinx.
Because
Nice
I wanted
God,
a
show
combat
no
fail.
mercy. Amen.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. But
John, put that on the counter.
Yeah, the fortress is the size of a very small castle. One would say bordering on the size of a manor more than a castle. It's clear that this thing has been long since abandoned, and a lot of nature has overtaken things. But you do find a door on the floor that leads to a basement.
I'm gonna use Spot Trap.
It's not trapped.
Okay.
Now going in, there's no light sources, no torches, no electric lighting. It is pitch dark.
Alright, Alicia pulls out her magic torch. Spends 1 MP.
The immediate area lights up. And because of that, I need everybody to roll movement.
Alrighty then.
20.
20.
20.
15.
17.
Wow, we have 2 people who weren't in the 20 club.
So all but so Azrael and Alicia, you unfortunately learned the hard way that among all the places that are frozen, that includes these stairs.
Oh dear.
Oh god damn it.
So you end up making a fall, and that is 15 damage.
Ow.
Fell down quite a few stairs. And it's slippery. And there's slippery stairs too, so
Ow.
it's like I won't say it's like going down the worst slide, because I went down those metal slides growing up.
I hate those.
You know you all know the ones.
As soon as we land, as soon as I get up, I've got to hold on. I think I have a different spell for this.
Actually, don't bother. I've got healing potions. And I can administer those because I have the power.
Or I could just shoot people with healing bullets.
Gar as soon as Gar gets down to the bottom step, Gar reaches down and places Alicia on his shoulder, like where she's supposed to be.
Alright. Do you want me to roll for those 2 potions, Monk?
Yes.
Alright, so that's going to be Ranger, that's going to be a knowledge? Or technique?
Technique.
First one is 21, that's going to be on Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
Second is 25, that'll be on myself.
Me. Oh, healing potions.
Actually, while she's doing that, I'm going to cast Medical Kit on myself, since I never did heal from getting smacked.
All right. Both of you. So, roll power table 20. There is no there's no critical for this.
Alright, so 0 extra damage, crit value 10.
No.
No.
Crit value 0.
Do I roll magic power then?
You're rolling on the power table.
Right. Is there any extra damage from? There's no extra damage and no crit, right?
There's the extra damage is your level in range.
Okay. Which is level 9. So I'm gonna make this roll twice.
Mm-hmm.
First one is 16.
All right.
And that was power table 20. And second is 14.
So we basically just got our HP back from the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for my medical kit, do I have to roll something to see if the spell succeeds, or does it just succeed?
It just succeeds.
Well, there we go. I'm healed up to full.
But as you do find what looks like some pretty much trashed, or either trashed or frozen solid phosphor spheres. Basically a type of Magitech security. And as you go in, you find 3 magic circles. 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 white.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
I want to try and find out what that's about.
Can I roll intelligence to see if I can figure out what they are?
Yeah, I'd like to join her on that if I can.
It wouldn't be intelligence,
Or
it would be
knowledge.
knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah. I'll join on that because that's my thing.
28.
The only thing that you can tell is that these kind of circles were in use during the magic civilization era. But as far as what type of magic, you couldn't say. Because
I don't want
it's
to
not
risk
any.
stepping into those things without knowing what they do. The last thing we want to do is get damaged or worse, teleported to some unknown place.
Well, it's a good thing one of us can use other objects to walk, or can control other objects more specifically.
Agreed. But if we don't know where it's, actually no. Hold on. I see where she's going with this. 'Cause I have several moves I can do to actually check this. So let me just double check. So I'm gonna take out another doll that I've got, place it on the ground, and I'm gonna basically cast Remote Doll.
All right.
This will allow me to basically control the doll, move it, and see through it. See through its eyes, so I can see what it sees. Before I do, I'm gonna be like, all right, which circle do we want to step into first?
Well, let's take cover just in case any of them explode.
That was a given. I was going to suggest that after we made our decisions. Red, blue, or white? Which one do we want to try first?
Rochambeau?
Next thing you know, you see Gar's just looking at them before going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and ends up on the white one.
Honestly, the white one wouldn't be a bad choice myself, so yeah, let's do that. All right, everyone, stay back, get behind cover. And I will do the same before bringing my doll out and casting Remote Doll.
As you send out a golem that's about the size of Baby Groot to waddle onto the white one. Roll, and as soon as you walk onto it, you see a whole lot of light. In fact, a lot of light. In fact, maybe too much light. Roll evasion.
Damn it. Evasion is not my forte. Oh, for fuck off, 6.
Take 2 damage from getting flashbang.
Ah, how much? 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. But I was also behind cover. I guess the doll would take the damage.
You're seeing through the doll's eyes, so same destination.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's the problem with any sort of sensory sharing effect. It works both ways.
Fair enough. But is the doll still there?
It's still there.
So it's a magic circle that casts a lot. It acts as a light trap. Well, not the worst
Well,
thing.
it was. Circle's gone.
Oh dear.
And right in front of you see, as the light trap goes off, you see a lot of electric lights in the area start to activate. And right in front of the doll, you can see a very large double door.
Wait, I have dark vision. Could I have seen that door already?
If this was normal darkness, yes.
Oh, it's magically induced darkness. Gotcha. Huh. Of course, I'm like, oh, so the darkness wasn't natural. That explains why I couldn't see anything.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Anyways, after are you guys going to be going through the door?
Yeah.
Before we do, I'd like to check. You said a whole bunch of equipment just started lighting up. I'd like to take a closer look at that before we go anywhere.
Yeah. The equipment is the equivalent of electric lights.
Okay, so there's not any like any reading, any kind of monitor or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to risk setting off any more of those traps. That hurt enough as it was.
So, as you guys go through the door, you find yourselves in a very large cavern. The ceiling about 10 meters high, and the radius of this circular cavity is about 100 meters. Within it, you see a huge sphere of ice floating that's connected to the ceiling and walls by a bunch of black chains with words in Arcana written on them. So the actual wording is a little bit older than the kind of Arcana script you're used to.
Would I still be able to read it since I'm knowledgeable in Arcana?
You'd be able to read that these are effectively binding runes, but that's as far as it goes. Because out of character, this isn't the normal type of magic that's associated with these. This is the deep shit.
Whatever put that up there, I don't think it'd be wise to open it up.
Within the sphere, you see a girl with shining wings. Which
monster knowledge.
Yep.
People don't have wings. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm joining.
23.
22.
19.
Yeah. It is a moonlight princess. A type of olden fairy.
This is one of the Fae.
And where's Coops when we need him?
Right? I don't think any of us can...
I speak Sylvan.
I can speak it.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
But
remember, I got the fairy glasses on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not to mention the fact that she's sealed up, so it's not like she can talk to us anyway.
But you do note that some of the script around the sphere does say to contain the power of fairy, but as far as what else it says, you can't tell.
Part of me wants to free that fairy, but I'm not sure. If they sealed them up that tight, there had to be a purpose. Last thing I want to do is unleash something that's actually not as friendly as it appears. I'm gonna look around the room to see if there's any kind of text or any kind of book written anywhere that I could read. So I'm gonna roll observation. 18.
Not from what you're seeing, but
you know, there's nothing here. We should probably keep this place in mind and see if we can find any information in one of the towns.
Yes, I agree. Again, I don't want to risk unsealing that fairy if it turns out to be quite evil. We don't want to risk, or at the very least, it'd probably be rather pissed off to be trapped in there for who knows how long.
I don't know about that. Perhaps releasing a princess will get us a reward.
But
Well, before we go anywhere, what do you all think? We'll take a vote on this. Do we want to free it or not?
I don't see any way to free her.
Fair,
We
but
probably need more information.
very well. On the off chance you can hear us up there, if we feel it is safe, we will come back to free you once we know more. No promises, though.
All right. So as you guys go back the way that you came back to the surface outside the castle. So are you guys gonna be heading to Area 5?
Yes.
Don't see why not.
All right.
Which means we need to be ready. At least out of character, we need to be ready.
You find yourselves in a snowy wasteland with innumerable ruins of once towering colossi. Their forms now reduced to shattered remains. And perched atop the metal and debris, a sphere hovers ominously. Although you guys have other problems, but before any of that, roll for events.
Alrighty. $11.
11. You guys do find that same wall guardian having moved over here. Which even if it wasn't the same, seeing multiple wall guardians in this place isn't going to be too shocking since you guys are close to the Wall of Abyss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but he picked a bad time to be in this area, that's for sure.
Yes, because one of the colossi is not dead.
Well, it's not dead yet.
Because, John?
Yep, get those tokens on the map because it's combat time!
Mm-hmm. So, let me...
And prep, geograph deployed.
Beast form.
Targeting site.
Alternate form and blink.
Let me load up. Necessary.
And of course, monster knowledge. 20.
21.
22.
Let me roll.
Damn it, I was hoping for a 23, but at least I got a 19 to keep the streak going.
26.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one because I can't use the normal health bars because this has 5 sections.
Oh. Also, goddammit, Zan, you broke the streak.
No, I didn't. Isabeau did.
No, because I just showed
19,
up at the bottom
20,
of the
21,
streak.
26. You broke the streak, Zan.
So,
Nope. It went Alicia, Azrael, Garo, Isabeau, and then me, because I didn't roll until well after Isabeau did. I'm last.
No, we're talking the numbers. They were all sequential. Just not in sequential order, but they were sequential.
Anywho.
That being said, this is a Colossus, a pawn class Colossus.
Oh, so it's only a Warhound type. Got it.
Its upper body is humanoid. Its lower body is hexapod.
6 legs.
Yep. But it's small for a Colossus, but it's 10 meters tall.
It's not that tall.
So this is technically some kind of construct, right?
Yes.
What's its intellect?
Oh, servant.
Damn.
But now that that's taken care of, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay. 25, baby.
19 for Alicia. Oh, Isabel, we gotta reroll.
16.
No,
No,
we
you
don't
roll
do that no more.
d20.
That's fine.
No, we don't do
21.
that no more.
Yeah, because it's popcorn.
All right.
Don't forget
So-
to put Azrael's golem out there, Monk.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
my
let
enchanted
me
rock
get
golem.
that. Here we are. So, with that in mind, since you guys did beat initiative, you guys are going first. So, who's going first?
I'll go ahead and do it. 'Cause I still have something else I can do.
Mm.
Well, I could.
Monk,
First,
but before we go much further, Monk, did any of our monster knowledge give us the weakness?
Physical damage 2.
Okay, thank you.
all right, so that'll work well for my rock golem. So to start things off, of course, first things first. Actually, first I'm gonna be from the back. I'm gonna be shouting out, "Oi there, big boy! Why don't you come over here and get me some of that? Get you some of this! Great challenge." But he's gonna have a hard time with that because the first thing I'm gonna unleash, you're gonna see me hold out my hands, and my orbs will start to crackle and glow, and all of a sudden, a series of chains start pouring out as I'm casting Bind Operation.
All right.
And since it's a construct, -2 penalty to its willpower check.
So you're putting them on the chain gang?
So roll magic power.
Yep. 21.
You know, it's a really good thing that you did that. Because if this wasn't a if this wasn't a construct, you would have whiffed. You
Damn,
only tied.
Damn.
Which means it now has a -2 penalty to all action checks for 3 minutes.
Which will likely be the entirety of this combat.
Well, that's 18 rounds total. Even if I was going on full hardcore mode, that'd still be the entirety.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why I cast it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna, because this more than likely is going to last more than one round. Anyway, double cast. That was
Looking at the monster on the wiki, this is a level 13 monster normally. So we're punching above our weight, people.
It's inevitable. Alright, and not much else I can do otherwise except for spark in it.
Alright. Roll magic power.
Yep, 25, that's definitely a hit.
Yep.
So that is a 0 on the power table, plus 15. Yeah, that's 17 damage. And since I had to target. Actually, no, it's one area, so that'll hit all parts of the thing.
Not with the new targeting rules. Targeting rules for multi-hit is the number of targets it can hit is the level of the spell divided by 2 rounded down.
And
that no longer. Hold on, I gotta counter that because that means my spark is no longer an area spec because it's a level 1 spell.
Minimum 2. So you can hit 2. You can hit 2 sections.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hit the head and the legs.
Which legs? It's got 5 sections.
I would have assumed head, body, arms, and then the legs is 1.
Core, arms, legs, legs.
All right. Core, and we'll just do the left side of the legs.
So normally defense wouldn't be applicable, but this thing has magic resistance, so damage is going to go down by 3 because of mana coating.
All right, so that'll be 14 damage.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to see what it can do, you can find the Colossus pawn on the wiki under Magitech Colossus pawn.
But with that said, now it's your golem's turn.
Yep. But there's only one thing it can do, and it's gonna go do some punching.
Right.
So
Where's it aiming?
Let's see. We'll go ahead. Again, let's keep whacking that core because that's gonna be the part that takes it down the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll punch the right side. 20.
20 does. Wait. That's 20 plus the modifier from your tactics. So that'd be 21, I believe.
Tactics.
Since you use great challenge.
Oh yeah. Let me double check. Great challenge. Okay, here we go. Actually, no. Great challenge does not affect that. That only affects evasion.
All right.
Evasion,
Never mind.
fortitude, and willpower, so that doesn't help.
Well, unfortunately, it's just short of hitting.
Damn it.
So who's got next?
I'll go next.
I'll go after Isabel.
All right, Isabel, what do you have in mind?
Let's go for another cannon bullet since this thing should hit technically all parts of it.
All right.
I think that hits.
That hits. Oh. So roll damage.
Yo! Oh shit!
$46 damage.
All right.
And that's against each part.
Mhm.
However,
Was-
I remember you said that it is resistant to magic, so that's going to reduce it a bit.
43 damage to each part.
So that's a good. That is a good amount. Oh. And so who's got next?
I'm going next.
Right.
First off, giant arms.
And then
You see Garu dash up to one of the legs, grabs hold, and he's going to use throw to try and rip out one of the legs.
It doesn't need both legs, does it?
6 legs. It's hexapod.
Okay, so it doesn't need all 6, so it doesn't mind if it misses.
24. That hits.
awesome. And you just see guard grunting, trying to rip it out of the socket.
So that is 13 damage. Which leg were you aiming for?
The one that was already weakened.
Both of them were weakened. Oh,
Okay. Let's go with the left one.
so you're going with the left side. All right.
And I think I got a follow up.
Yeah.
Awesome! Gar looks, sees it doesn't work. Okay then. Before he smashes his knuckles together as thunder flows through thanks to the Thunder Fist. And he does an uppercut at the joint.
So that hits.
So, 32, he said it looks like it's 14 for damage. I mean, for its defense, so 18, or would that be 20 with the +2 to because it's weak to physical damage?
Close enough.
Okay.
So next, who's got next?
You want to go, Kay, or you want me to go?
I got it.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. What sections are left?
All
Or is
of
it
them?
all of them?
Mhm.
Let's see. Come on. I'm gonna use Marsavra Smash. Let's see. So 2d6 plus 2, because it's physical damage.
Yep. Well, All
I
right,
can
that's
reroll that.
well. Yeah, it's the damage that
Oh.
is. You're rolling on that. You're rolling on the tables with your spells, so that +2 doesn't. All right, so you got a 5.
Hit slightly. This attack deals plus 18 plus magic, or 18 plus magic power of physical damage. So 20 plus current magical power is 41.
-3 for 38. Or is it physical damage?
It's physical damage.
Okay.
Yeah, which part
I
is
said
getting
the core.
All right, the core, and how much total?
The total is 40. Wait, hold on. I added wrong.
43 from the +2 physical
No,
weakness.
it's gonna be 40. Yeah, 43. My bad.
So, good news, you managed to get a solid hit. Here's the bad news. You see red lights on the thing and a whole lot of beeping as if it's counting down.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up!
You guys are familiar with the phrase load-bearing villains, right?
Oh, shit.
We are now.
Because so all of you roll evasion.
Link, I automatically evade. This is why I cast it in preparatory.
Fucking no.
Technically, that 9 is a lot higher.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe my evasion's a lot bigger than it's supposed to be, because mine also just says 1 evasion. There's no way I'm that low.
It might be because
Evasion is calculated from from fighter type combat classes.
that's yeah,
And-
if you the base evasion, it is dependent on whether or not you have fighter, fencer, or grappler in order to be used. So the only
Well-
evasion you're getting is from
Armor.
is from your dragon scale armor.
Well, in my case, my evasion is agility mod plus marksman, which is, so let's see, that's 4 plus 12, so 16. So add 15 to that, I think, and that would make me 24.
Actually, you just add the 16 to that and make it 25 because the
Well, it
one that
originally
you-
was 1.
Yeah, but the one that you're getting is from your armor, so you'd still be getting that.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
Well, at least you rolled a 10.
All right, let me.
Yeah. To even get an evasion score higher than what your armor has, you have to have a level in fighter, fencer, grappler, or battle dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Then it adds
And-
your agility mod, I believe it was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Battle Dancer isn't integrated into the cheat yet.
Yep. It's the only one too. It's kind of sad.
A lot of the people are more focused on the Foundry version of the sheet, which is nice, but
Pain in the dick is what it is.
yeah. As I mentioned when we did the comeback, the reason that I didn't go with Foundry is because of the logistics.
Yep.
So let me. Now, It is multiple. So for this, multiple parts start exploding. The whole thing basically goes nuke. So anybody who did not roll above 22, you take 30 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Against our soak,
I-
right?
No, it's magical bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Your armor wouldn't stop it.
That's. So which ones are?
So
Anyone
for those
who
of you who did succeed, you take 15.
And for the person with blink who automatically avoids the attack entirely, you take
Yeah,
none.
quit bragging, you dick.
Yeah.
What can
we
I
get-
say? Blink is exceptionally useful.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean
yeah,
you have
yeah.
to rub it in.
John, here's the problem. It's Zan. He likes to rub it in everyone's face.
Says Rick, the man who always has to have the last word. Don't start that game, Rick. Do not start backbiting.
But
I'm just acknowledging.
No, don't start backbiting.
That's enough,
That's a-
guys. That's enough.
But getting back on the rails, even though you guys got blown to hell with that, there is the matter of still being able to salvage what's left of the thing.
That was not intentional.
All right, so
No
you
worries.
want me to do the loot roll?
Yep.
Alright, while you're doing
12.
that, I've got to take a quick rush to the little Tabit's room.
So you did manage to recover the core of the Colossus,
Of course.
which
Blowing
that's
yourself
where-
up won't stop us from taking your heart.
Which that is going to be 1 black and 1 white S.
And 1 gold.
Yep, and one gold S. And
I want to make sure
rolled,
Dax gets his dex.
and since you rolled 12, you get a lot of magical components.
And we make anything with them.
Somebody can, and they're willing to pay for it. About 7,600 gamel.
Wow. Jesus.
For fuck's sake, this is it's a Colossus from the Magitech civilization period. Of course,
I know.
people who that was up until this point intact.
Yeah, I was just wondering if we'd be able to get enough that many components after it blew itself up.
Yeah, it's just that now its preferred pronouns are here and there and over there.
Was and were?
Yes.
But on the upside, it did actually bring itself down to a more manageable size so that we could carry it in pieces.
Monk, did that Colossus was that the normal Colossus, or did it have any sword shards?
It had sword shards.
I don't think we're getting him.
11.
Holy shit!
I thought those would be destroyed with the explosion.
Can I tell him, Monk? I want to tell him.
Go ahead.
So those sword shards are shards of the third sword of Genesis that was only broken when 2 gods were warring. Those shards are basically indestructible by anything mortal. It's good shit.
Keep in mind the swords of Genesis are what allowed people to become gods.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
An explosion, you're going to need more than just an explosion to destroy those things. What did you think this was? The Shikon Jewel or something?
I understood that reference.
Pretty sure I do as well. However, I'm brain dead at the moment.
And
Well,
Miyasha.
you're also not. you're also not a 14-year-old girl who's really bad at archery.
So that means the Lord is taken off the board. So unless you guys do something monumentally stupid, that's going to ease travel for a while.
Monumentally stupid. You underestimate our party.
I was just about to say that.
You underestimate our party here, Monk.
Mm-hmm. But
Almost like out of character, everyone looks like Garu. Even me, the player.
You know, we are still in the Colossus graveyard, right, Monk?
Yep.
yes,
Can we search for cool treasury bits like the one we just got off of the Colossus?
yes, you can. That will be observation with either scout or ranger.
Ooh. Let's do the rolls.
Let's do it.
18, 20, 23, 22.
Right. First off, you managed to find some more components. So I need one of you to roll a D3.
A D3. Okay. Two. Dos.
You found more Magitech components. About 4,800 Gamels worth of Magitech components.
Jesus Christ, we're getting rich. I mean, we're already rich, but we're getting richer.
And Dax will have two more black and white S cards.
His decks are really coming in into their own, aren't they?
Oh. How much experience did we get for that?
We didn't get enough stars for an experience yet.
Gotcha.
But you also find a Colossus Jammer, which it looks like a blue cube about the size of a man's palm, and can be used to interfere with the actions of active Colossi.
Man, this would have been useful about 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. Mechanically speaking, any Magitech in a battlefield that has Colossus in their name suffers a -4 penalty to their checks if you activate it with a major action. It lasts for 3 minutes or 18 rounds. After that, it can't be used for a full day.
Man, like I said, this would have been useful about 4 minutes ago. But hey, we found ourselves a nice treasure.
You guys have
At least I
played
don't have
Diablo. You
Colossus
know
in my
this.
name.
You know this particular curse when it comes to treasure.
Yep.
Yep. All the way down in the dungeon, and you find a really cool weapon that you can't fucking use.
Or it would have been helpful 10 minutes ago.
Yep. But now we have one other thing here to deal with, everybody. It's a giant... There's a giant sphere in the sky we've got to enter.
Yep. So I'm guessing you guys are going to be challenging the Shallow Abyss.
It's the inevitable way we go.
We should probably heal up first.
Yeah, let's rest up and get our health back, because I'm at 25 HP right now.
I'm surprised everybody has forgotten the fact that Monk allows us to heal the full between every encounter. In both HP and MP.
I've been abusing that.
So we're just going to assume we got a rest.
on one hand, yes, but that also means I'm going to have you roll again on event.
Okay.
And I'm going to be reloading my gun at the same time.
See, that's something worth remembering. Go ahead and roll the 2d6 plus 3, Tabit.
Alright.
You've become our event roller since Theo is not here to argue with you about it.
8.
So, before you can even get to the Shallow Abyss, you guys end up running into a group of demons.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Making Zan very happy today.
Today is just Arya's lucky day. Arya is just so happy about all the things we've gotten to kill. Some demons, a giant, more demons. We're gonna have a good day today, everybody.
I just see the smile on Arya's face go, would you tone it down for even half a minute, you fucking battle maniac?
She goes and looks over at Azrael and says, "Battle is where I feel the most alive, sir."
I think you need some serious help, honestly. Alright, let's deal with this shit.
Yup. Let's roll that initiative. And I think I'm gonna take first turn just because Arya is still gassed up and ready to fight from the Colossus she didn't even get to swing at.
Beast form.
Yep. Alternate form and all that fun jazz. I'm gonna do something a little fun here.
13.
Yep. And that fun thing is called kill. I'm gonna kill. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna announce multi-attack. And I think a 25 hits the mob monk.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Let's just do this. That is going to be 41 damage.
Yeah. Did you?
I declared multi-attack.
All right.
So now I'm going to magic power this shit. I think a 22 is gonna hit them.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna thunderbolt them because thunderbolt is so fun.
Really quick to answer the question in the chat. Forrest, this tabletop game is Sword World.
And 29.
I know it's like 20 minutes late. Sorry.
Yeah,
29.
I know.
And then that's another 29 damage with my spell monk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that is a total of 70 damage.
So you do manage to wipe them out, fortunately, and because this was a smaller amount swarm, but still a swarm.
Arya is only happy having killed more demons, but there's a small amount of dissatisfaction on her face. If only there were more. I could paint the snow with them.
You need help. What is wrong with you?
So
she actually looks over at Azrael for a second, completely serious-faced. The only reason my kind exist and get persecuted the way we do is because we are associated with demons erroneously. Every demon must die if I am to redeem my entire race. Then she smiles again and just turns towards the abyss.
So
I hate how she's right about that.
So you do look. There's a reason why nobody's seen a nightmare die of old age.
They fight and they fight and they fight some more until they can't fight anymore.
Mm-hmm. But you did manage to find a bit more, some crystallized demon's blood and another abyss shard.
Ooh, that's 2 abyss shards now. Woohoo!
So,
and we about to get more in this shallow abyss. Hells yeah!
So, it is time for the shallow abyss to be constructed, which means
roll 1d6.
Yep.
3, which I think we've gotten too many times at this point, Monk. Do you want me to reroll?
Yes, you've done Zai both times, so
1.
I think that was also one of the other ones we did multiple times.
Do I need to reroll again?
Yes, and
Okay.
I will have to note that because that means the encounter within the central area is getting a +1 bonus.
Oh, fun.
Let me roll. Oh, there
6! 6, Monk. 6. The other 3 I rolled doesn't exist. I'm mulliganing that because of bullshit. but 6. Okay? We good? Or do I need to reroll that too?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I was about to go. It's about to be like, the fuck?
This is what happens when we've been playing like every Abyss shard, every Abyss.
It actually makes me happy and excited because doing every Abyss is good shit.
So, you find yourselves on a forested plaza surrounded by mountain foliage as you cross into the shallow abyss.
Okay.
And on the other side of within this area, you see a familiar face, Alexandra.
Alright.
Says, once, when Lady Ilchania became diseased, I came to this forest to gather medicinal flowers. For the healing of Lady Ilchania's disease, I needed a special medicinal flower. But in the end, I couldn't find the medicinal flower. Because of that, Lady Ilchania had lost her sight in one eye. And let me shift the map and move you and get the token out that I need. To zoom to fit for the sake of sanity, and drop the grid because that's going to make things problematic. So, you know, that fits perfectly, but that's too big. Yeah, that's
we're
better.
We're larger than life, Monk. Come on.
But you guys find yourselves in a square in the wood, surrounded by foliage. So it's from here you can move eastward, westward, or southward.
I mean, south? South sounds good. According to the map, there's more things to the south, too.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
All right.
Yeah.
So you all find yourselves in a forest of thorns, and because of the and these are far nastier thorns than normal. So all of you roll. First off, I need one of you to roll 2d6.
Mm. 11.
All right, then. Roll fortitude.
All right.
21.
All of us?
Yes.
Everybody needs to roll fortitude, yeah.
22.
30.
25.
23.
Oh. I hate to pick on the mages again, but that's what ended up happening this time. Alicia and Azrael, you end up taking poison magic damage.
Jesus.
I'm going
Wait.
to counter out that right now because I have antidotes.
Dawn, you only have your wife to blame. I'm not kidding. The 2d that she rolled added to the difficulty of the fortitude save. Lower would have been better.
So, Alicia and Azrael both take 16 poison damage.
Okay, and I'm going to roll my apothecary skills to counteract the poison.
Those are just poison magic damage.
Oh.
It's not like inflicting you with
We're
a
not
poison.
actually poisoned, we're just taking damage from it.
Mhm.
So your antidote would actually do jack shit.
Oh, well, no. Fair enough.
Is there anything else in here, Monk? Can we look for stuff? We're supposed to be finding flowers, right? Any flowers around here?
25 on
No.
observation.
No,
Just
no
the whole-
flowers.
Just a whole lot of thorn.
Oh. Well, fiddlesticks. Guess we should go east.
That we should.
So we're moving east to 5, Monk.
All right, just moved it over.
Okay.
You see a stream flow out of a crack on a high cliff. The stream seems to have flowed into the forest, but is now blocked by a large rock that seems to have fallen from the top of the cliff. On the rock, you see what looks like a ambusphena, but it's been long since dead. Now, if you want to remove the rock, that is going to be
Hold up. Ambusphena, does that count for,
Amphisbaena is a snake.
Oh.
It's also dead.
Yeah, it's also
I thought
dead.
it might have been a plant.
Nope.
No, but if you wish to try and move the rock, that is going to be technique.
Alrighty.
Can't the golem just move it?
16. I mean, if we really want to, could we just blow up the rock? Looks over at Isabeau. Knocker bomb?
What you guys end up doing is a lever approach. Lifting it up just a bit so that a bomb can be put under it, and then dropping it so that it falls on the bomb, and the rest is obvious.
Elementary, my dear Watson?
But with the rock being moved aside, the water begins flowing.
Alright, well,
So that would lead you. So, with nothing there, that'd be 4, and then back up to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys going east or west?
I say 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good
That's
with
fine
that.
with me.
I get the feeling we've done something to affect that area. It's called a hunch.
Yep. So, you guys said 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you find yourself heading to a small cave surrounded by a forest at the foot of a hill. The interior is completely dark.
Magitorch.
But going in
Allies.
at the far end of the cave is a puddle. And within that you see a Vila who is not hostile.
That's good.
Vilas are just are essentially fairies who appear near water.
Yep.
Oh. They are not too far removed from sirens, but they're nowhere near as malicious. Well, you grade on a curve when you're dealing with fairies.
There's a difference between malicious and mischievous, and in this case, I think the Vila are more mischievous than malicious.
Mm-hmm. But she does express gratitude to you all, removing the rock and letting the water flow.
That's no problem.
As a small waterfall cascades from the ceiling of the cave and fills the fountain within it. Vila, who was looking frail up until that point, starts to gradually regain her energy. Within the spring, you see several white flowers, and says, "These are the promised flowers. Please pick them."
Okay, so we grab the flowers.
And I make sure to... Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We were actually looking for these. Glad we could help you as well.
Oh. Upon picking the flowers, all of a sudden you begin to feel dizzy and black out. When you wake up, you find yourselves in front of a luxurious bunk. On the bed, you see Ilchinia sitting up, giving her thanks to Sasha, and stating, "When you're in trouble, blow this flute. This time I will come to your rescue." And gives her a black and silver flute, which appears in Arya's hand. Upon receiving the flute, Ilchinia disappears, and a large beast appears in front of you, leading you into the exit. So, two things to note. First off, you guys get 2 stars.
Way.
Second off, the black and silver flute is one of Alexandra's relics.
Dibs.
Yep.
I'll take that, please.
Well, let me...
Yep.
I'm making note that we have it.
Yep.
Oh, it's not something that would affect spell songs and finale. It's just a standard flute.
Well, damn.
It just adds to her action table, that's all.
Mm-hmm. But with that said, as you leave the spot, you guys end up heading into the central area of this particular one. So you find yourselves in front of the temple of Taide, the sun god. However, there is something blocking your way. But you're not alone, because right next to you is a familiar man, Zai.
Oh, wow.
But before we get into that, we are going to be going to break.
You heard it here, folks. It is time for the 10-minute break. So let's get our drinks, let's get our snacks, let's run to the restroom while we can, and we will see you back at 6:11 Eastern Standard. So, see you then, folks.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. And I hope you guys don't mind giant doggos.
I love giant doggos.
Doggos?
This isn't one you can pet.
Oh shit.
We got a Cerberus.
Cerberus.
Yes, one that a Cerberus that actually has 3 heads. Looking at you, Star Ocean 3.
All right, so we need 3 bones to try and get it to split up.
I don't think that's going to work.
Damn it. It's worth a shot, though.
So, first things first, roll initiative.
Oh,
First things first.
First
for that.
things first, monster
First,
knowledge, and
monster
also
knowledge, 23. Also,
26, fuckers.
alternate form.
geograph
all of that fun
deployed,
shit.
22 on monster knowledge.
Ink is also up.
It is obviously it's a Cerberus, enhanced with sword shards, and
That's fun.
it is weak. It is weak to bludgeoning damage, +3.
Hooray! I don't do anything bludgeoning. Except for spells. I have spells that do bludgeoning.
So
Oh, my rock golem gets a good thing. All right, let me lower my initiative.
Now initiative time.
But meantime, Zai is trying to fight against this Cerberus alongside you because Juliet is in the temple. Today was supposed to be their wedding.
Oh! That's nice.
You wish to interrupt the love between a loving couple? We can't allow that now, can we?
Yep. I rolled 21 on initiative, Mug.
Yep.
Who else is going to roll their initiative?
I got a 14.
Garu? Isabel?
24.
Oh, there's Isabel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Rick may be AFK.
Uh-oh.
He might try dialing his phone, Kay. He told me he has it next to him in case he accidentally fell asleep on the stream.
Yep, I'm doing it now. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I got called down to help my dad with something.
No
All right, I'll
worries.
roll your initiative.
Okay.
All right. I think that's everyone, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
And we're still doing popcorn, right?
Okay, I'll go first.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna be calling an audible, and I'm having Zai go first.
Okay.
So let me roll for his fellow table. Critical bullet with long barrel and Hawkeye reload. The reason why it's showing it like that is I'm using the expanded fellow table for them, which means the first the first 4 numbers you could roll, so 1 to 2 and 3 to 4, have 2 options. And I'm going with critical bullet with long barrel and Hawkeye.
I think that might hit.
Yeah, that hits. You don't roll for power or anything like that with fellows. It's already established based on the value column.
Mm-hmm.
So roll damage. Only 7 damage. That seems
That
Seems a little low.
lackluster.
let me see.
It isn't calculating any extra damage.
Yeah, which it should. Let me try. Okay, now it does it. I think it's because of where the plus is on the thing. It throws me off because it's right next to crit value. So it wouldn't be unreasonable to think, it's adding to the crit value. So that's 22 damage, and normally a sniper would say aim for the head. The problem is this is a Cerberus.
Which one?
Yeah.
Yes, all of them.
So as far as Cerberus, all I have to say is, where's Brandon Heat when I need him? Those of you who get the joke, give yourself a Coke.
I don't drink Coke, so what else?
But
anyone got an invisible ball?
Yeah, that's gonna be Zai's action. So who wanted to go first after that?
I want to shoot it in the face.
I'll go after Isabel.
Again, which face?
All of them. Remember, I've got the cannon bullet.
All right. That hits. Roll damage.
27 damage to each face. Although technically, since that's area effect, that's also body too.
Mm-hmm. So. Since you're using that with cannon shot, is that physical or is that magic damage?
Magic.
All right. So you said 27 damage?
Yep.
Right. And 9. That. All right. So who's got next?
That would be me. So, I get to do something fun now that we're not facing a swarm and I'm actually getting an action. Because I am a level 11 wizard of type, I have Rune Master, meaning I can use 2 combat feats in the same turn so long as 1 combat feat is a wizard combat feat. Multi-action counts as a wizard combat feat. Because you have to have both casting and physical attacks to do it, so it is part of the wizard combat feat umbrella. I am declaring both multi-action and cleave. Cleave hits up to 5 targets, so I'm going to be hitting the whole Cerberus.
All right.
So, also, is Cerberus considered demonic in Sword World system, or is it just beast?
No, it's classified as a demon.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make doubly sure. You don't always see Cerberus as counting as a demon. Sometimes it's just a beast that guards hell. I think I hit, Monk.
You think?
Nah, I don't think.
Call it a hunch.
Just call it.
Boxcars!
Okay, so my slash itself, the extra damage from alternate form and damage versus demons makes that 38 damage. And then I declared multi-action, and that's 38 damage to all parts, I might add. I declared my multi-action. And so for spell... Let's see, do I have a nice spell that hits everything? I think I do. I do!
Goodly.
And I'm gonna cast Blizzard on the dog from hell. 29. I think that eclipses its defenses. Right, Monk?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And so all parts of the Cerberus are about to take whatever this spell gives me. Another 30 damage because of the plus 3 damage versus demons. And this isn't affected by defense because it's magic. So a total of 60 damage if we aren't considering physical defenses against the slasher. But there you go. That's my turn. I finally got to use Rune Master for something. That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, and you kind of did a little overkill. All 3 heads are gone.
Oh, Jesus.
Blizzard is an area of effect spell at level 10, so it can hit a maximum of 5 targets, which means it could still hit all of the Cerberus. So just don't blame me for the game being the way it is. Don't need to play. I hate the game.
Main section are the heads. So with the heads gone, that's it. But so you can chalk it up. You can chalk it up to being to channeling Tydan's blessings. But
I wanted to help out Zai because he's supposed to be getting married, and this is bullshit. Dogs should not prevent happiness; they should bring happiness.
So, I'm gonna need you to load up Dax's sheet for this.
Okay.
He gets 1 red A because you did find some more crystallized demon blood.
Okay, 1 red A.
And now I need you to roll the treasure chart.
Yep. 10.
10. So you managed to find a binding chain.
All right.
Which add a black S.
Black S. Okay. Done.
And this thing was sword shard enhanced. It had 5 sword shards.
So now we're at 16 sword shards.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty.
Yep.
Boy, we're gonna be rich.
After the victory, you see Zai rushing into the temple and opening the front door. Within it is Julieta, dressed in a bridal gown. And you are able to observe the wedding going off, the rest of it going off without a hitch. And this, of course, results in the bouquet being thrown. And of the people who end up catching it, none of the people who reached for it caught it because it ended up landing right on Alicia's head. You just got hit in the head with a bouquet. It's not that bad.
Wasn't expecting it.
But I will note the bouquet is a blessed bouquet.
Pretty.
Monk, we already have that.
Mm-mm. There's multiple ways to get relics.
Ah. So if we didn't get it before, we would have gotten it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that being said, you guys do get 3 sword swords, 3 stars,
Yay!
and 11 abyss shards.
Smash the core into tiny bits, and now
Yep.
we have 13 abyss shards total.
Yeah, if you had
Yep.
said that that bouquet was going to land on me, I was going to roll evasion.
I think Alicia was sitting on Gar's shoulders at the time, so that's why she couldn't do that.
So, let me move you guys back where you're supposed to be. Go.
I think we should go to 4 next, though, because, well, we've been to 2 already.
Sounds good to me.
4, the golfer's favorite number. So, within this area, you find a frozen plain, along with a watchtower surrounded by steel walls. This was originally an outpost for Auxilia, built to intercept demons coming from the frozen plain, but now it's become a watchtower to monitor demons' movements due to the nearby den. Well, up until this point. But first off, roll for event.
On it. Nope, wrong screen. $13.
Well, this would be a spot where you'd have to deal with a moving colossus, but he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
But if you, as
Arya is, of course, going to approach this watchtower because people mean side quests.
mm-hmm. Yeah, as you approach, you do see the wall guardians of the area calling to you. When they see that you are adventurers, they open a door. They open a door and invite you in. And here you do find a few things. One of them does bring up that there's a colossus wandering around the area, but you have to remind them, yeah, that colossus isn't wandering there anymore. It's dead.
I wouldn't worry about that anymore if I trust us on that.
The other thing, it is one of the quests was asking about doing reconnaissance near the to examine the shallow abyss. Except we
took care of that.
The other was searching for the wrecks for a anti-colossus weapon.
Arya holds out a tiny blue cube. You mean like this?
And the third was destroying Colossus, as you mentioned. Yeah, that's taken care of.
Did we already do all the quests before we got here?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh boy.
Which means
Now that's efficiency.
So for the first one, you guys get 15,000 gamels.
Stinking rich, I swear to God.
And 1 star.
Hooray! How many stars are we at now?
12.
One more.
One more. Ooh.
For the second job, you guys get another 15,000.
Jesus.
Oh. And 2 stars.
Puts us at 13, which means, or to 14, which means 13 resets us to 20 to 0, and we have 1.
Yep.
And
so
everybody
you
gets
guys-
2,600 experience.
Mhm. And you also, and because of the destruction of the Colossus, that gives you 30,000 and 3 star. So you guys are at 4. You guys are at 4.
No, we're not, we're not at all just raking in all of the dough.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing you guys are going to be heading south.
I mean, heading south will let us go back to the wilderness and then hit Reynes when we need to. Because we need to hit Reynes anyway to take a train to Kurt's home.
So that leads you to area 3. So roll for event.
Yep, 2 seconds. For some reason it didn't properly resize the map when we came back. 14. The fuck's up with all these high rolls, man?
Oh, lovely. So you guys managed to get yourselves caught in a blizzard. So everyone roll. So first off, one of you roll 2d6.
All right, let's not do me this time because I've been rolling high.
Okay.
What was it? Slash.
Bye.
There.
All right, everybody roll fortitude.
Thermal mantle.
Oh, thank God, 28.
I'm immune to the blizzard monk. Thermal mantle.
Fortunately, all of you managed to pass, because I would have been shocked if any of you had failed this, because you needed 17 or higher.
Jesus.
I don't know how my character ended up being immune to so many things at once. They just are. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So everybody's dealing with the cold. Meanwhile, Arya is completely snug.
Stands there looking at everybody like, is it cold?
That said, you just because you're immune to that doesn't mean you're immune to the poor visibility. So it does take you guys a bit longer to move around. Plus, you guys are
essentially
in a quagmire. Oh,
I don't like that. I'm
Giggity.
gonna. Ew.
I was trying not to do that.
Ew.
So the ground in this area is very slushy.
I'm gonna cast. What was it? Hold on. There's a spell I have for this. Where was it? I have it. Flight. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly. I don't want to get caught unawares. I'm gonna fly. That lasts an hour, by the way. I might add.
So fortunately, you guys, the blizzard does eventually subside, but it is not an enjoyable experience. But you do eventually get past. Now, as far as heading out of here, that is going to be a fortitude check. If you have Ranger, then if you have any levels in Ranger, you get +4 to this.
Okay.
Or to check to get out of what?
The damn quagmire.
I'm flying.
Then you're the only one who wouldn't have to roll. It's going to be treated as a success for you and everybody else has to roll.
Okay. Because I decided I was going to cast fly on myself and say, fuck this, I'm not going to walk in the mud.
It's
Alright, so what are we rolling?
Fortitude.
Again?
Mhm.
Alright.
And this is.
You said I get a +4, right?
Yes.
Anyone who has levels in Ranger gets a +4.
Okay.
Oh, hell no!
Oh,
You were
that's-
complaining about rolling high for a while, so
Monkey's
Dice
paw
gods
closes
show
a
no
finger.
mercy.
Amen.
Oh man.
Alright, all of us got to roll fortitude, by the way. I forgot I wasn't.
yeah.
And,
Because that's a 6 even with the +4.
But,
Fortunately enough, people succeeded. So all that happened is you're just getting pulled out of the slush.
Just not by the ears, please.
wet tab it. No. I know how she gets pulled out. Arya hovers above her. Grab onto my foot.
Alicia grabs
Flies
one
straight up.
ankle and holds on as tight as possible.
Yep. Flies straight up. And now you're not in the slush anymore. And then drops her
Thank
off
you.
at the edge.
Yeah. But
While waiting for everybody else, Alicia gets a fire going to try to dry off.
I believe that since the tundra is thoroughly explored, I believe you guys were going to be heading to Oxilda next.
We were actually going to pass down through the wilderness, go to Reynes, and then take a train all the way to Kurtzholm so that I could deliver that letter before we head back to Reynes, go into the snow forest, then Oxilda. Because the snow forest is the last place we haven't explored.
Mhm. Through the wilderness, you guys go by bike into Reynes.
Yep.
And while you're in Reynes, are you guys going to be turning in the shards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Very much so. That's I believe that's 29 shards, 30 shards.
Yep, 29.
Okay, I'll roll 29d6. Wow, look at that fucking spread, yo!
Damn.
116. That should put everybody's at 791.
Holy jumping Jesus Jehoshaphat.
So
Yeah.
let me see.
I believe you told us that it would take us a while to go from Sentinel to something else.
So what is your
Current
What's your
reputation is 791.
So you guys now have
Wait.
the rank of Hyperion.
Hold on, I did that wrong. We were at 85 plus 16. Okay, we're at 801. Excuse me. I'm off by 10. But we're at rank Hyperion?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm the same rank as my sword! I actually have a Hyperion, no. Yes, we're at 801 reputation. Let me make a check on Dax and Sandra. Dax probably. Yep, I'm gonna change Dax now. 801. He hadn't even changed himself from Flambers to Sentinel. What the heck? I know he always says as long as we tracking. Well, he ain't tracking. Sandra. At least Sandra managed to calculate the right reputation, but not change the rank to Sentinel. So Theo has a. Okay, they're both at 801 reputation and Hyperion now.
Yep.
I changed them for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, since one of the you had two opportunities to play a male lady.
Yep, we're going to Kurtzholm first, which means train to a Samier and then train to Kurtzholm.
Mm-hmm. And through the wilderness, that was done by bike.
Yep.
So let's move you guys down to Kurtzholm.
Okay, I'm gonna deliver my letter to the guild.
So
special delivery.
So Kurtzholm. Let's see, the letter for that is 2 stars.
Nice.
And 10,000 gamels.
Awesome. And then, of course, we then train back to Reynes so that we can start going through the snow forest, the only place we haven't been.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can go through the wilderness to Elyabibi and go through the tundra to Auxilia.
But why would we go to places we've been for except to go back to the tundra in case we find out anything more about the Moonlight Princess? When we could go someplace we haven't been.
Hey, Monk, did we have to... The train ride, did that cost any gamels from us?
Yes.
Pretty sure it's 250 each time, so 1,000 total for all 4 rides.
Okay. Wanted to clear that out of the way before we got ahead of ourselves.
Yo.
So that means north into the snow forest.
But well, before we go to the snow forest, Monk, I need to get information about the snow forest from the tavern.
All right. Roll it.
7 is 2d times 50 gamels. I'll just do the same roll again.
So
11 times 50 is a lot. 550 gamels. So I spend 550 gamels to get information on the snow forest.
Well, the Lord of the Snow Forest is a red helm, though it rarely moves from its nest. There's also an old battlefield in that area where undead are wandering about, as well as a watchtower of wall guardian.
Oh, so there's another watchtower here too. Nice. More side quests.
It is said somewhere in the forest there's a gateway to the land of fairy, guarded by a woman named Scotty. Which could be used to travel to faraway places in only a few days, if Scotty allows you.
Ooh.
The shallow abyss that is there. Its threat level is said to be 10.
But that could have changed since the last time they recorded it, of course, as usual. Okay, but more fairy stuff. So I look at everybody and I go, maybe we'll find out more about that Moonlight Princess after all.
I think that's a pretty good conclusion to come to. We'll just have to see if we learn anything important.
Side note, Monk, I just went to the monster section on the Sword World and looked up a red helm. This is straight up a monster hunter monster. A huge bear that measures over 3 meters in length. Its body fur is almost blackish gray, and the area around its head and shoulders is discolored reddish black from the fresh blood of its prey. It's Red Helm Arzuros. It is Red Helm Arzuros from Monster Hunter Generations. Well, and then later, like, Rise and a few others.
I think this is a chicken and egg situation because it wouldn't surprise me if somebody on the Monster Hunter development team was playing Sword World at some point.
Is the Red Helm specifically from 2.5, or was it even in 2.0?
Bless you.
I think it was in 2.0.
Source is DL. Which splat book is that?
DL?
Yeah.
That's Demon's Line.
Oh, so it came from the Demon's Line book directly then. And Demon's Line was released... when? Sometime. Released sometime. I actually think that means the Red Helm from Monster Hunter came first in this case. Because Red Helm Arzuros... I know this is a little bit of rails, but I gotta. Red Helm Arzuros has been around since...
2020.
Okay, so yes. Red Helm Arzuros came first. Definitely came first. Because it very first appeared in Generations, and Generations was called Cross in Japan, and Cross first released in 2015. So yeah. Sword World team was like, oh man, having a bear that kills you that's black and red? Hell yeah! And decided to make it a monster in Demon's Line 5 years later.
Well, OG Sword World described itself, and Ryo Mizuno also described it as kitchen sink fantasy, so...
Yeah, makes sense.
Long as we tracking.
Long as we tracking, exactly. I was just like, oh man, it's so cool!
Mm-hmm. But there you have the Snow Forest. This one is, well, a snow forest and not a tundra, so you don't...
That's the forest.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
We'd be in 1 coming up from Reyna's, right?
Yes, you would. Let me get the marker. Right. And... now for the Lord's marker. So, since you're coming in, roll for event. For this one, the event modifier is going to be +5.
Okay. 2d6 plus 5. 10!
And an encounter with a very small group of demons as you guys head into this area.
More demon activity makes sense, though, considering what we've been doing. Closing shallow abysses, I'm sure the demons are getting desperate and emerging as much as they can from the wall itself.
There's also the fact that you guys are closer to the wall than you've ever been.
That's true as well.
So, I'm not gonna have you guys roll initiative for this. Who's going first?
I'll go
This is a
first.
swarm. All right, what do you got?
I'm going to go with a fire breath. And I'm already in beast 4.
All right, that hits.
Okay. Give me a sec. Like that. Go.
$17 damage. All right. Who's got next?
I'll go. Alright, let's see here. Wrong table. That's the one I need. Thank you very much. We're gonna go with Boar Rush.
All right. Roll 2d6.
8.
All right.
Let's see. Come on. Load, please. Thank you. 16 plus 21 is 37.
I'm not doing the joke again. I already did it.
Yep. Wait a minute. Isn't that pretty much the same roll I got last time?
Maybe.
Might have been.
I will neither confirm or deny this.
So roll. So as you go through, who's got next?
And everybody step up at once. Guess I'll go next.
I was going to
Alright.
let you go first because you like demons.
I do like demons, but I also like to give my friends turns.
Mhm.
Sometimes. Okay, first of all, declaring multi-action. I'm also in alternate form as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I think that hits.
Yes.
I think that continues to hit. I think that continues to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry. Oh, very. Holy Jesus.
16 plus 17 is 33. 33 plus 37 is 70. Plus another 5 is 75, Monk.
I think. Do we need the Friday button for this?
No.
You-
It's not dead yet.
Okay, well then I need to cast magic at it since I did declare multi-action.
Mm-hmm.
23 hits.
All right.
Since 23 hits, I'm gonna once again hit them with a thunderbolt. That's another 33 damage. So, Monk, 108 damage total.
Yep. They're not out yet.
All right, let's finish it off.
Yeah, you do it.
Cannon time.
That hits. Big box cars.
Jesus.
For some reason, it didn't add in the 18 on that, so
Did you hit the reroll or did you roll it separate?
I hit the reroll, and I don't know why it didn't add it. So I can
That's
see.
on roll 20 then.
Yeah. So let's see. That's 22 plus 18, so yeah, 40.
There's only a few left. So who's got next?
I'll take it.
All right.
Alright. There's only a few left, so no sense going too crazy here, but let's burn it up. Cremation time! 26, that hits.
Oh yeah.
19 damage.
Yep. And so total after all that is minus 11. So now you can hit the button.
Okay, let's do that.
You got knocked the fuck out!
But in the aftermath, you guys do find a abyss shard and crystallized demon blood.
Yay, more demon blood for Dax.
For all intents, the crystallized demon blood is just red orbs.
He gets another red A, I assume?
Yes.
He's at 68. He's one off from nice.
So
his deck is now fully outside regulation.
So next, I need one of you to roll d6.
You want to do that? Tap it.
Nope.
Okay. Anybody else want to roll a single d6?
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. If you roll high enough, it just means the boss moves into our space and kills us. I mean, we kill it.
And it's not moving.
Well, see?
We're still moving to it, though.
I mean, not necessarily. We don't necessarily have to go to 2. We could always go to 2.
Facepalm.
No, that was... Never mind.
I feel like I should know this reference.
I'll quote the Joker for this one. If you have to explain the joke, there is no joke!
Dude, you could have just asked. I have that as a button.
I think it's my one way of imitating Mark Hamill the best way I can, though.
Seriously, though, that was a good impression.
Yeah.
It's the only Mark Hamill I can pull off.
Yeah, because I have that as... Here's the reference.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Yeah.
But moving past this particular spot, the ground is treacherous in these hills, and the visibility is poor. At the foot of the western side of the hillside, you guys do see a magical train line. But
trains.
Moving north, you find rocky outcrops formed by several large and small slabs of rock folded into each other, scattered throughout the forest. The area is silent. Not a sound of an animal can be heard. The reason there's not a sound to be heard is probably because of the one animal in this area.
Oh no.
This was lampshaded earlier, so for the final lord of the map. It is that time.
Indeed. Switch it over so I can make the call.
There you go.
There it is. So what'll likely be the last time today, it's combat time!
Wait. Are we fighting the bears?
The bears.
The bears.
The bears.
Hold on. I gotta double check something here. Yeah. Bears!
But it's not Burger.
You wonder if Stephen Colbert is getting war flashbacks at this?
Possibly. So, alternate form, and monster knowledge check. Gonna do that too.
Beast form, monster knowledge.
Targeting site.
21.
24.
20.
It is weak to bludgeoning damage. +3.
Oh, that's fun. Have fun with that with your golems. Oh, also, blink as part of preparation phase.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, blink is part of preparation phase.
And initiative roll 20.
$17.
Well, I'm the 17. You're the 19.
20.
Oh, I did roll a 19. Cool.
Isabeau, roll initiative.
It's on the wrong page.
Is it safe to assume that we've healed up by now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But 20, 20, 20, 19, 17, monk.
Yeah.
I'm getting flashbacks already.
So, with that in mind, it is going to be. So who's got first?
Once again, nobody step up as quick as possible. I guess I will. I usually am just sitting here waiting for the 3 people to go me at the same time.
Oh.
All right. Getting an opportunity to use Rune Master to a great effect in more than one battle? Perish the thought. So I'm going to use Rune Master to use 2 combat feats at the same time, because Red Helm has 2 sections, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it does.
Yep. So using Rune Master to declare multi-action and cleave. So multi-action is also declared. And so let us just cleave Dauber. I think that 24 hits. Is it 24 hit, Monk?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do da damage. 35, because this isn't a demon, so I don't get the plus damage against demons, but 35 damage nonetheless.
Hang on, I need to refresh because a couple of the tokens.
Okay.
There we go. It was showing Azrael and Alicia as if their HP was really low.
And they just changed. I watched them change theirs back to full because new combat, but it hadn't changed on your end. Got it. Okay. Like I said, 35 damage to both parts of the Red Helm since I'm using cleave.
All right.
And then that means I get the +2 bonus to casting. Cast it. 21. They're gonna hit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. As for the spell I'm gonna use here, let me check here. I really could do that if I wanted to, but I kind of just want to. You know what? Fine. We're gonna get spicy with this. I'm gonna aim at what are the 2 sections I can aim at?
The head and the body.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the head with Thunderbolt.
All right.
Thunder, thunder, thunderbolt. Ho! Critical!
Dude!
Nobody else stepped up. This isn't my fault. So, fun thing about this. Do you want to know how this works? All this does is negate that damage. My bonus still gets added to the previous one, as does all my other damage. It only negates the roll here. Plus extra XP.
No, except on critical.
Oh, that's true. Yes. But the point is, it isn't adding another stack of damage on, so it's as if I didn't hit a critical on the first one. The first one gets my damage bonus of 18, because I have that +2 bonus right now. Which I don't know why I'm clicking that when I'm trying to get rid of the bonus. That's stupid. I was hitting the gear twice. But whatever.
Technology!
Oh no, it's just Roll20 being a piece of shit, that's all. So, 32 damage, Monk.
All right.
And that's without defense because it's magic. $32 damage to the head, specifically.
Yep. Okay, good news, not dead.
What's the bad news?
It's not dead.
I don't know if that's bad news. So who wants to go next?
I'll do it.
I softened it up for whoever goes next.
I'll go after.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna laugh. I think she's gonna kill it.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see, what do I want to use? What do I want to use?
What do I want to do, George? What do I want to do?
Fuck it. We're gonna go with a Masaber Smash.
Let me smash, please.
Huh?
Becky used to let me smash. Now Becky was banned.
Oh, you gonna go that one? Hey, Alicia?
Guards.
Smash.
Okay, motherfucker!
Dang it.
I mean, you still get to do the damage.
You know, I'm giving you one.
Reroll it.
Yeah, run it back.
8.
I mean, Marsavra Smash still would have been 18 plus magic power.
Alright, so 21 plus magic power is 42.
42 physical damage.
Oh.
Is it bludgeoning damage? Is Smash bludgeoning?
That's a good question. Let me double check.
It just says physical damage. It doesn't say anything about
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
it says just physical.
No. You know, something you forgot to do, though, is roll your spellcasting check.
Yes, I did. No, I don't do a casting check for this.
Yes, you do. Duration, instant, resistance, fortitude, negates. You have to do a spellcasting check.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So,
Hold
roll
on.
magic power.
24.
Okay. So, 42 magical damage to which part?
We're gonna go with the head. As Thor says, aim for the head.
It's what everybody wants.
In this case, the head cannon did get the head cannon, Monk.
So that's 33 overkill.
Friday button.
You got knocked the fuck out!
You know, I really wish you had done that while you were in the front row. We're in the Gallagher row, you.
Yeah.
Arya doesn't mind. Viscera is just another paint for her.
And your rock golem, and Azrael's rock golem has a fresh hot rod red coat of paint, splattered on it Jackson Pollock style.
You know, we have proof that Jackson Pollock was a CIA psyop these days. I'm not kidding. There's declassified files that show that Jackson Pollock was an attempt to discredit art as an entire thing. Fucking insane.
No, Gar's just standing there, and front half's covered red, and the back half is fine, but he's just there blinking.
I just look at my golem. Oh, helps it stand out a little bit more. Doesn't look as bland. I'm okay with it.
You know, I could
I
reference
may be a
Baka.
nerd, but I'm not like so nerd. I'm not monotone in personality. I have a little charm to me.
You know, I could reference Bakano.
Let's not.
Well, of
But
course
you
not. The problem hasn't been completely disassembled. But the red helm is no more, as the spirit effectively suplexed it on its head, and it now has no head.
Ah, yes, his head's been ripped off.
We took its helm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a red helm anymore. It's just
Red.
red. Exactly. Same brains on.
Sharing the brain
But-
cell again, boys.
Yeah, we are.
So, first things first. That thing did have 7 sword shards.
Hey!
And second, it is time for loot determination.
10.
So you managed to get you managed to get its fur, which is another red S and
Okay, let me get
1200
back to
gamel,
God damn, we are rich as fuck.
and another 1200 from being able to get its paws, and actually no, it's it's done. It is done twice, so 24. So that's 2400 actually,
Button.
and 2 more red S's.
That puts Dax at 20 red S cards. Jesus.
But of course, this does mean that the area's lord is no longer a lord.
This bear is no more. It has ceased to be. It is an ex-bear.
No, it's expired and gone to meet its maker. Bereft of life and rest in peace. If you hadn't nailed it to the perch, you wouldn't be pushing up the daisies. I could keep going, but I won't.
That's why I stopped at just the 3 most recognizable lines.
This is Monty Python. I never stop.
What do I look like, Civvy? I don't have a no Python rule.
Even John Cleese knew when to stop the jokes. There's a time
No, he
and
didn't.
place. Yes, he did.
He's still telling them.
Yes, when it is appropriate time and place to tell them.
To quote Joe Bob Briggs, give the jokes time to breathe.
Anyways,
Are we moving to 3 or 5?
I want to search this place. This is the place's nest. What treasure might be here, guys?
Fair enough.
well, that is going to be observation.
Wow. 19.
20!
Hold on.
Observation.
23.
It's observation, not knowledge.
Oh, wrong button. 26.
You're welcome. We have gone searching, Monk. What have we found?
You found spring fruits. Roll d6 plus 1 to see how many you find.
2.
2. We find
So
2 spring fruits.
Mhm.
Add that to whoever has the stack of spring fruits. I believe
That was me.
You. Yes.
Oh.
If
And
anything-
in searching the rocky area, you managed to find a lot of treasure that belonged to the victims. So roll 2d6.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to roll that, or should I?
Go ahead.
Okay. 5.
5.
So 5,000 gamels worth of stuff,
Nice.
Okay.
along with a demon's crystallized blood plate,
Now we have 2 of them.
and a tiara of the fairy princess.
Looks over at Azrael for a second. I think we found more about her.
I believe you're right, my friend. Perhaps it was wise for us to hold off. I get the feeling this might come in handy later.
Indeed. So we now have the tiara of the fairy princess. So, my recommendation is we do a little loopy-loop, go to 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
Okay.
That way we hit everything all
Actually,
at
why
once.
do we need to go to 3? We could go straight from 2 to 5.
Well, no. It's exploration purposes.
We haven't been to 3 yet, that's why.
Ah, fair enough.
Exploration.
My apologies, misread you.
It's all good. It's all good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay.
Heading southward, you stumble upon a hollow in the forest where snow is blowing fiercely. The air around you is thick with a foul and putrid miasma, which would cause lesser men's stomachs to churn with dread. As you look closer, you see an endless expanse of wreckage and old armor peering out from under the snow. And in the darkness beneath the foliage overhead, a sphere flickers ominously, beckoning you to enter in forbidding depth.
Oh dear.
Huh.
Found the sphere.
Aren't we glad we went to 3?
Gar makes no comment. He just walks in because he knows
Also,
they're going
also
in anyway.
roll for event.
All right, that's 2d6 plus 5, right?
Yep.
14.
14. Oh, lovely. You guys got stuck in another blizzard. Everybody roll fortitude.
God damn it!
This thermal mantle serves me
28!
every gamble.
You guys managed to pass the check. But so none of you managed to freeze, and of course one of you definitely didn't freeze.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Please never try and do a Tiny Tim impression again.
God, no, please.
Yeah, it wasn't trying. That's why it was bad.
Just don't even like fake it next time. Just don't.
So, are you guys going to be challenging the Shallow Abyss now, or continuing on the path you guys set out?
Let's be honest. The longer we take with these, the stronger they get. We don't want this sitting around too long.
I say we challenge the abyss.
I say we challenge the abyss.
All right.
Wipe them out.
Roll.
All of them.
Roll 1d. Yep, I know. See what we get. A 5. I don't think I've ever rolled a 5.
Nope. It's like the only one we haven't done yet, so we don't know the story yet.
Well, no, we've met all of the Guardians at this point. We've met Alexandra, Zai, Nonoli, Katya, and Tautomi. So.
But how many of them do we have all the possessions of?
2. Zai and Katya.
Okay.
And then we have two from Alexandra, 2 from Nonoli, and 2 from Tautomi as well. 2 each from them.
Okay.
Which means we need 2 more from each of them as well.
Well.
And actually, let me see. Let me check. That one. Actually with Nonoli, you guys did that twice. So re-roll.
Okay, I guess we got it differently sometime. 1 is Alexandra, and we've done that already. 4.
Four is Tautomi.
I think we've done both of his shallows, haven't we?
You only did the first.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're going to go after Tautomi's second shallow.
Yep. You find yourselves in a dining room adorned with luxurious furnishing. A large table in the center holds delicious-looking dishes and tableware for 4 people. However, the only person present is a girl with silver hair. You hear the girl say, "Brother, my sister, father, and mother are all busy. I'm busy too. Can I go back to my room now?" And Tautomi ends up remarking that that today he had arranged a family dinner to bring Chemu and their parents together, but only Zayane came and asked for your help. So there's three options of who you can call for: either the father, the mother, or Chemu.
I mean, we have to get them all in the end, don't we?
Yes.
Who do we want to go after first, guys?
That's tough.
The father, the mother, or Chemue?
I say the sibling.
Okay.
Sibling.
All right. Chemue is up in the garden and tries to escape when you call for her. So, roll movement.
Roll movement. Yeah.
Alright, let me roll that as well.
18.
19.
19.
Boxcars, automatic success.
Nicely done.
You do manage to get to her, and she does try and use some of the magitech around you to slow you down. Problem is, you guys still have that box.
In a box, in a box, in a box, in a box, in a box.
I was just chasing after her, dodging everything.
Oh.
He is on the hunt.
You eventually do manage to capture her and bring her back, which leads the parents remaining.
Okay. Father or mother? Mother or father?
Mother.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with mother.
I'm flipping.
Yeah, use her as bait for the father.
Yep. Go for the mother. It landed on heads.
Alright. You see that the mother is having trouble in the wardrobe room because the dress she ordered has not arrived. So you would have to rush to the tailor to pick it up. So for those who can, roll observation only if you have scout.
24.
18.
Right. 24.
So you do manage to pass, and now I'm gonna need a movement check because you guys need to get to there quickly.
17.
22.
Auto success on the first movement check. Auto fail on the second one.
You do manage to eventually find the tailor and get the dress to her, and she's now in a much better mood. Which only leads the father. And unfortunately, the diagram that I had in mind for this is not here, which means I have to do a little bit of improvisation. So,
Would you like you could take a screenshot and throw it in Sacricity or in
Oh, we lost somebody.
we lost
Rick.
So I'm gonna put in a set of numbers. These numbers are supposed to be arranged like a pyramid, but I'm not taking this. I'm not going through taking the screenshot and then uploading it.
There
And
it is.
To just take the screenshot and paste it into Sacricity.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the combination. I want you to visualize it as if it's looking like a pyramid, with the outer ones connected, none of the inner numbers. So just stay standard pyramid, standard triangle. You guys have to figure out what the number is in the question.
It's easy. It's 5. 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 5 is 15. 8 times 5 is 40.
Yep.
It's that easy.
Nice.
I feel like I should have the staple button for that.
That was easy.
It should.
I think I still have that international one in the back that I was gonna use to mess with Maddie.
Eh.
Oh. But with everybody gathered at the dinner, the family members gather, but it's not very live. So Taotomi asks, "Could you play some music to liven things up?" And I hear everyone looking at Alicia.
Sure. I mean, I've been practicing. I hope it's okay.
She pulls out her little Froggo, sets him on top of her head, and directs him to start croaking. And she pulls out her flute and just starts playing a chipper little melody.
Mm-hmm.
While Froggo's keeping time.
Mm-hmm. So, so I want you to roll technique.
Okay. Boxcars, baby.
There you go.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
time to roll that one.
The atmosphere improves a little bit as the dinner goes on, ending amicably with a family photo taken. After which Taotomi said, as expected, the gap was not completely closed just once, but I feel much better than before. Thanks. He then takes out a locket with the family photo taken earlier within it, offers it to you, and says, "Keep it. Keep it as a souvenir of this day."
I will.
So you can add family photo locket as one to the collection, as that's one of the relics.
Family.
Yep.
Photo.
You guys also
locket.
get 2 stars. Now, for the inner area.
And I've also got the black and silver flute, right?
Yes.
Now for the inner shallow, the central shallow.
Zan, whose relic was that again?
Taotomi.
No, the flute.
Alexandra.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm only happy to help.
So that is as you go into the inner area, you find yourselves in the middle of a battlefield between humanoids and demons in the middle of a snowy forest. But most of the humanoids have been killed in battle, and the only survivors are a red-haired Maria woman and a dwarven boy in her arm. And in the process of this, as she's trying to keep the dwarf alive, several demons show up. One of them is very clearly a believer in Laris. And Zan, you've studied the lore, so you should know all about Laris.
Yep. A god that I would be happy to have in my crew if they weren't such assholes. The Mad God.
He's not called that because he's angry. He's called that because he is
batshit fucking loco.
Can someone please put that bird back in the clock?
He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I'll let you have that one.
The silence was deafening.
Yes, it was.
I mean, actually, we're not even the first to do that because Ethereal Dragon did that like an hour and a half ago.
It's cute when Dragon tries to out bad joke us. I mean, between you guys and Alm, I think I've got it covered. Here. Now the reason why you don't see a health bar for the Mahatinga is because of the fact that it's a multi-part. It's more than 3.
Well, now I look like an idiot because I have to shout this out one more time. It's combat time!
I did say that was for the last Lord, so you are technically correct.
This kind of correct.
Beast form, and I'm going monster knowledge on the Matinga.
And I'll do it on the, Oh, never mind.
Monster knowledge on the Mahatiga.
And
I'm
I'll
also
do one
alternate
on
form.
Yep.
Chabalet.
So.
Alright.
Chabalet too, just in case.
Chabalet? What? Pepe, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Alright, Geograph deployed and doing monster knowledge on the Chabalet just in case. 19.
The Chabalet is weak to energy damage, +3.
Ooh.
The Mahatinga is weak to slashing damage.
Ooh!
So.
Ooh!
Roll Inish.
I am in a very happy place. I do nothing but slash.
Oh my god!
22. How many auto failures is that this round now?
Actually,
5?
pretty tame. Yeah, no,
It's about
1,
5.
2, 3. I count 3 and just scrolling up a little bit. 3.
Yeah, 5 sounds about right.
5, yeah.
2 of those are mine.
It's about a typical night.
4.
I've had 2.
Let me check. I'm
I've had
continuing
2.
upwards. I'm at 4. 5 at Alicia's last auto failure during Fortitude. And I am at the very top of the chat list to when we were fighting with Zai. I can't go up any further unless I were to view all chat entries for the game, which I'm not going to do. But that's 5 in just like the last hour. So it's been more than 5 this game. Way more than 5.
Yep.
I would say about 7 or 8.
I was gonna say about 8. Yeah. So, but anyway, 22 on Mon knowledge. We already got that, so now it's initiative time, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
18.
All right. So who's getting first crack at it?
Not I,
take
Samurai.
I'll take it. I haven't had a chance to do much these last couple of rounds. Alright, what was the weakness of the Chabalet again?
Energy damage.
Really?
Time to spark it up, honey.
Well, first, because even with the weakness, Spark wouldn't do too much. It's a power 0. However, first of course, let's see. Should I go for Great Challenge? You know what? With how big these guys are, yeah, I'll draw them towards me. So yeah, I shout out once again. So you want some of this, huh? Bring it on! Why don't you pick on someone better, someone strong enough to fight you?
Yep.
But while I'm doing that, you see a wave appear over the orbs on my hands, but they start spinning faster and faster. And I point it over towards Arya, and I cast haste. For the next 6 rounds, if you roll, you get to roll at the end of your turn. If you get a 5 or a 6 on a d6 roll, you get an extra major action.
Sounds fun.
I was going to say I can hear you salivating at that.
Let's watch me crit fail every time.
But I already called next one. I call next.
And with that, I will go ahead and now I will spark. Use double cast to spark the Chabalet.
All right. Roll, man.
19.
That hits.
Alright, 15. And what's the what's the weakness addition for the Chabalet?
Plus 3.
Plus 3, so I'll just add that in, plus it'll be 18 instead of 15.
No, plus 6 because you've got weakness exploit for Sage.
Oh, that's right! So that's, yeah, 50, so instead of 15, 21. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. 23 damage.
All right, that's
no defense. It didn't resist.
All right.
So now it's the Golem's turn, and I'm gonna let Arya have the fun. So I'm gonna send my Golem out to the Chabalet, even though it won't be able to do as much. But
all right.
It doesn't have it wouldn't be able to split either weakness, so gives it a gold right hook to the face. 25.
That hits.
Take an extra 19 on top of that, you bitch.
You know how you said it doesn't defend? Think about the Chabalet. It has no defense.
So it's always just straight damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a lot of damage.
So with that said, I'm guessing Arya, you're taking it next.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. So do I make the D6 roll now or later?
At the end.
Okay.
Once you're done with everything else, then you can roll it again.
Well, Rune Master coming in clutch because Rune Master is God right now. Declaring multi-attack and cleave. It hits up to 5 targets. How many targets are on the Mahatiga?
Oh. 3.
Okay, so I can hit everything then. The Chabalet counts as 1, the 3 parts of the Mahatiga are 3. And cleave specifically says 5 targets. So it's not like there's a target reduction from the area attacks we were doing earlier. This rules is written.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 23.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. I'm gonna hit all of them. Hold on, let me do the rest of the damage calc here. The Chabalet is going to take 42 damage, 2 from alternate form plus 3 against demons, and the 37 from the base. The Mahatiga is going to take 48 damage because of the additional plus 6 from slashing. All right. And because I do want to hit everything that is here, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cast him. Let me see, where is it? I am going to cast Fireball which does have a radius. It's going to take 3 targets. So, what are the 3 zones on the Mahatiga?
Head, body, wings.
Okay, I'm going to hit the head and wings on the Mahatiga, and I'm going to hit the Chabolet.
All right.
So, first we roll to see if we get stuff. I think 25 hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Then we do our damage. And that's going to be another 27 damage.
So the Chabolet is out.
Okie dokie. The Mahatiga should not be feeling too good. Having anti-demon weaponry really works.
Well, it's not dead, but it's close.
All right, I'll go next then to finish it off. Are you finished your turn?
Yeah, well, I need to roll first.
Okay.
Yep.
Just to see if I get an extra major action. Which, if I do, this may be the end of combat.
Yeah, I think you're getting it.
Okay. An extra major action means I can declare new combat feats, but they'd have to be different from the ones I've already used. Because you can only use one combat feat of the same type a turn. So, let me see here. I don't think I have any extra combat feats to declare. In that case, we're just going to take a swipe at the Mahatiga's head.
All right. That hits.
That's 47 damage.
Minus 28.
You got knocked the fuck out!
So, the way I see this going, Azrael and his golem did some nice softening up on the 2 demons. So, Arya goes up, swipes wide with the Agahast, and then immediately blasts out the fireball, watching as the Chabolet roasts in the flames, before bringing the axe blade back down, straight down, through the Mahatiga's head, pleating it in twain. Haste really did a number. Really did a number.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to do much on my own. I was just, at best, I was able to weaken up the Chabolet a little bit because I was weak to a spark. But I'm like, if I can give him an extra attack, and he's got and Arya's got slashing a slashing advantage, they're going to be able to do some damage quickly. So it just made too much sense not to do that.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
So you managed to find a good amount of crystallized demon blood, so that's 2 red A's. And now it's time for loot roll.
Loot roll. So first for the Chabolet, we have a 5.
And that is...
So Dax
nothing.
got 2 red A's, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that puts him at 70. He skipped 69. He never hit nice. Okay, and then I'll roll again for the Mahatiga. 11.
You managed to literally get its nose. That's 4,000 and a red S.
Red S it is. He's at 21 red S's. By the way, for anyone who's curious, a Mahatiga looks like this. It's in Railroad.
Yeah, I just didn't have the. I wasn't able to make the mini, so I used a.
That's just a little terrifying.
Well, it is a demon.
It's a demon.
It's a demon bird with the face of a elephant.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah, its snout looks like a worm.
Well, it's the head of an elephant with a snout that has teeth in it, yeah.
But in the aftermath, Nanali does come to her senses and says, I loved Niram, but could never find happiness. I ended up destroying my country for him. I blamed him for everything and sent him to his death. But it wasn't just him. I also sent everyone who cared about me to the battlefield, asking them to fight for me and protect me, and they all didn't come back. I always thought that everyone was resenting me, but Nuriki said he didn't hate me. If that's true, I'm sorry. And immediately after that, Nanali you see her transform into a jasmine tree, given what she is. Nanali's a Maria.
Yep. Plant people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And at the feet of the tree, you find a flower, and within it is a ring. The same ring that Niram gave to Nanali, with the words written on it being, "I will always be with you." And I should know that ring is one of Nanali's relics.
No.
Which, technically speaking, means you have all of her relics now.
We're missing one. We have the fairy glasses, the jasmine wire, and now the Angraecum ring.
You guys have the shield of the Great Sacred Tree.
Yeah.
You've had it for a while.
That was one of the first ones we got because I shoved it into Coops' hands. Remember?
Yeah.
I didn't think it had any power in it left though, so we don't.
It does, as far as in Coops' hands, it's just in Daxter's hands, it's just a shield.
Okay.
But it still counts towards the relics you've obtained.
Okay. Well, then I will add that to the list.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that it could be a relic before it got its powers back.
You guys also get 3 stars, and you get 4 sword shards.
Okay. And how many abyss shards? Now that we're breaking the abyss core.
10.
Oh god. We're already back up to 22 total shards, everybody. Look at that. But now we're out of the abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably as good a place as any to start re-upping up.
Yep.
So the remainder of the forest will likely be explored next time we are in Sword. Before any of that, we do have a bit of calculating to do.
Oh Jesus!
So the grand total is 121,900.
121,900.
And dividing that by
17,414 if we round it down, or if you want to round it up, it could be 17,415 for everybody.
Rounding down because it's a 0.2.
Okay, 17,414 gamel for all people.
Hold on, how much?
17,414.
Okay.
And now I'm at 70,000 gamel. That's nice.
14.
I'm about 40,000 myself.
67,830.
42,615.
I need to add stuff to Daxter's and Isabeau's, or not Isabeau, Sandra's as well. Excuse me. Let's see.
I'm at just a little over 63,000.
Dax is at 29,452. Sandra is at 58,258. Okay. Well, that's all the monies. All the monies have been doled out. That's everything for this session, Monk.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is one other thing.
Oh.
Because there's the matter of the shards, and obviously, I'm not going to be carrying it over for 2 weeks, so I'm handling that now. So that means I need you to roll
22d6. Yes.
32.
32.
22 sword shards and 10 abyss shards.
No, we have 22 total shards between the two.
All right. I miscalculated.
Because we had one abyss shard from a pack of demons earlier. We had 7 shards from various fights, and we got 4 from killing that sword shard
And
of Mahatiga.
you're getting 10 for destroying the core.
Yeah, so we have 11 abyss shards and 11 sword shards, so 22 shards total.
All right.
91. God damn, that spread, man. That fucking spread.
Dude.
One failure out of all of them.
Yeah.
91 puts us at
900 even.
No, we were at 801. It should be 892.
Even I got that math.
Hurted her.
It's okay. Everybody has a blonde moment.
Yep.
Yep, we're 892 reputation now. I'll go change that on Dax and Sandra. I almost feel like they need to start paying me for being their secretaries.
Right?
Sandra more so.
But we are going to wrap it. We are going to leave it there. Now, next week we will still be doing Cloister, but we will not be doing sword work because it is the last week of the month, which means it is the requisite time for our one-shots. And this time around, it's a one-shot that is of a subject matter that Zan and I are very, very familiar with.
And very excited to return to.
Because Brother Tanner is going to be making a guest GM appearance as we explore the realm of Heavens and Heresy.
Yes.
For those who aren't familiar, because I've done a deep dive on Heaven Heresies with Zan some time ago as an early season of Valley of the Judged, as well as did a video where I compared it with Level Up 5e. Admittedly, some of the stuff in those videos is now out of date, but Heavens and Heresies started as a 5e fork that has evolved much past that, with a very heavy emphasis on teamwork.
Yep. I would argue that even back then, when we first looked at it, it had already severely grown away from 5e.
Oh yeah. Look, there's a reason why someone referring to that project or some of the other ones we've covered as 5e ripoffs is something I will always mock.
Yes.
But that is and of course, I will note tomorrow I will be doing Geek Watch, but that is going to be at 5 p.m. to account for time zone shenanigans. Mm-hmm. And of course, there's going to be plenty more. I will be putting up the schedule for next week later tonight. But until then, on behalf of the good brothers present and not present, my name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty, everybody.